thought that humanities graduates were never unemployable? Higher education just never bothered to translate what it was producing. I have an undergrad degree in STEM and a master's in business, and this is what the system didn't tell you. We've heard it for decades that these graduates couldn't find their place in the labor market. But the reality is, the labor market never learned to read them. It's a hiring system that confused legibility with ability. Unless you're trying to recruit for investment banking and suddenly English literature, history, and philosophy from Ivy League and comparable elite institutions are all as welcome as finance majors. But why were technical degrees so popular in the labor market? Because they solved a hiring legibility problem. Computer science graduate with a portfolio elite code score, all legible, doesn't necessarily mean the talents are more talented than the others. From the perspective of labor market, they need comparable, defensible, and rubber-stampable signals. It's easier for them to filter by credential than to build better evaluation infrastructure, especially without the collaboration from the universities. In the meantime, they let the unemployability narrative get solidified along with the humanities degree to barista pipeline. In other words, the system prefers multiple choice intelligence over essay intelligence because it can be graded faster. This is an age-old issue that comes back to haunt us right now with the same filtering logic applied beyond humanities major and also as computer science grad freshly joining the barista pipeline. Because most entry-level hires learn the actual job in the first 90 days to a year regardless of major anyways. As the old saying goes, anyone can do any job. The degree was always a proxy. This is also why the Ivy League to investment banking pipeline worked regardless of major, because institutional prestige did the translation work that the degree itself never had to do. Once credentials democratized, universities kept collecting tuition without replacing the signal, and graduates kept absorbing the cost of a gap the institutions created. They exposed a major flaw in the hiring system early on, but only got ignored. Now, with the employability dropping across fields, they found a new scapegoat: AI.